Welcome back to FreshPlays. I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for seeing the flaws all over Tsumugi's case.
Her face. Then explain. So we've decided Tsumugi's the mastermind, but there's also a shadow of doubt.
Yeah.
Oof.
Or at least she's the one who killed Rantaro.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain about that. It's possible that the twist is like, oh, the mastermind is like the head of production and Killing Game Studios or whatever the fuck.
And she's contracted.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do it, Tsumugi.
Even if you cheer me on, it's not like that. I didn't do it. It's plain to see. Fight back, Smoogie. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, Daddy, you're tensing up again.
I still want to live, so please don't push the button. Tsumugi, please just say something. If you don't defend yourself...
I feel like we've given her a lot of chances.
Yeah. It's Junko Enoshima.
No, game. No.
What?
We've killed her
Yeah, this is a lie.
twice.
This is a lie. For
'Cause
sure.
It's always been her. In the Hope's Peak killing game and in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
Debating Tsumugi on this is how we're going to realize that the Gopher Project is a lie.
Oh, nice.
Junko Enoshima didn't
Cheater.
participate. She controlled the game from outside. Even if it's boring or repetitive, she's always the mastermind, isn't she? Then it's like that this time too. It's gotta be Junko again.
I really hope that people's disdain for the end of this game, I hear it's very polarizing,
Yeah.
and I'm willing to bet it's about Junko. Like, I bet that this killing game has nothing to do with Junko anymore. And
Yeah.
I bet there's a fan base that's like, what? But that's our girl.
I actually think that it might even go so far. Again, my kind of like my wish, but also like just what I hope it does is reveal that all the games have been fake, basically.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, that it's like, oh, it turns out that like all the memories of all the students of Host Peak and whatever just all fake.
That would be a clean slate to
It wouldn't explain the
build off of.
anime though, which is a problem.
We don't talk about the anime. Junko Enoshima is dead. She's not part of this killing game. She better not. I'd kill her.
You're wrong. She hasn't been eliminated. She's been in hibernation. It's all Junko's doing. This killing game is her doing too. Yeah, that's gotta be it, because Junko Enoshima is. Junko Enoshima is. Because Junko Enoshima is. Junko Enoshima is.
Daddy, don't get excited! You pressed the button by accident!
Look at her cute faces. Can you really bear to be without us?
Yep.
Cause you're the bear!
Junko Enoshima is. Junko Enoshima's what?
Oh my.
Okay,
God.
time for a commercial break. Whatever you do, don't save the game.
No, it
Yeah.
isn't! Don't save the game.
See, we're good. We're a good comedy group too. So please don't. I'm dead.
Yep.
Oh no, my girl!
Oh, baby.
Wait.
It's her cosplaying as Junko Enoshima. I knew this was gonna happen.
Because Junko Enoshima is. Junko Enoshima, just gonna repeat this over.
Right the fuck here. Betcha. Sorry to keep you waiting. Even if nobody was waiting, even if it makes you go, what, again? The Diva of Despair takes the stage once more. Junko Enoshima, the 53rd.
So
I
maybe
like her new
she's a clone.
sprites. I like her new sprite designs.
Yeah.
But this is definitely Tsumugi cosplaying Junko.
There you have it. Once again, the mastermind is Junko Enoshima.
I mean-
No one saw that coming.
Maybe, or the 53rd suggests that,
She's a
we're
robot.
just in this like constant loop of killing game, and this is the 53rd cycle,
Maybe.
and she's just become this like, puppet
There's something to that.
ringleader.
53rd.
I'm still going back to that Cospox scene. It's
Okay.
just so fucking weird. And also the drink scene. Something about concoctions and Tsumugi and... There's still too many unexplained questions about her.
You think that Tsumugi's, or not Tsumugi, you think that Junko's a mask now? Junko's just a costume
Yep.
now?
Yep. I think that
Jim
Tsumugi's just
Carrey's the
dying.
mask.
Yeah.
Green! Okay.
All right.
Mike doesn't want to laugh.
I already did.
Oh, I missed
Sorry.
Junko Enoshima, the 53rd.
Tsumugi, what's the matter? Aren't you Tsumugi Shirogane? our friend who survived with us. Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi Shirogane.
'Cause I'm just a character, you know, a lie.
Sorry to all her fans out there, if any of you even exist, that is.
No one likes her.
A lie.
No one likes Tsumugi?
That's rude.
Yeah, rude, Michael.
I thought you liked Tsumugi.
Dude, she's so plain.
His feelings are coming out. Tsumugi Shirogane was... oh, she's got the glasses. Tsumugi Shirogane was nothing more than a cover for me, the mastermind. Calling her your friend? Oh, it's laughable, really. Really? I'm gonna laugh. Ah!
You don't want to laugh either, I guess. I guess it runs in the family. Are you serious? You're the mastermind behind this?
I hate this so much, guys. But
It's not real. It's
Why?
not. It's a lie.
that face and that voice is
Yeah.
just like...
Junko Enoshima.
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair?
She's also, at least so far, being way more static than past iterations of Junko.
Yeah, and her
Right.
eyes are all weird. She's got like a V.
Yeah, gray eyes.
Well, does it?
No, that's not possible. Junko Enoshima is dead.
But why did you call yourself the 53rd? As history repeats itself, so does Junko Enoshima. Well, as you can see, I'm a perfect reproduction of Junko Enoshima.
Yeah.
So you're just a freak pretending to be Junko Enoshima, huh?
Someone stab her.
Just a freak? No, a perfect reproduction. The voice is a little bit different, I admit.
Perfect reproductions are exactly the same as the original. Her logic is impossible to follow, much like the real Junko Enoshimaz.
Are these like tiny bears that are transforming her every time?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I'll look at it through the edit.
Whatever it is, you're the actual mastermind of this killing game, right? So if we kill you, then that'll be the end, correct? Oh, don't say mean things like that. Besides, killing me never ends the game. It never ends. What? She's bluffing. Let's just kill her and get it over with.
Yeah.
Go, Maki,
Wait,
go.
if force is necessary, it should wait until after we see what she...
No need, Kibo. Because this class trial is over.
Ooh.
What? It's already over? But I just showed up.
You killed Kaede, and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. The class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Sorry about that. So,
Is that all you have to say?
the viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You gotta stop the killing game. The viewers?
It seems like you're on the wrong track, so let me explain. No one's watching.
Okay, so first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game.
Cool.
That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
Yeah, she's still running with the old narrative.
Yeah.
Did she just start some big story on her own? I knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher Project, and my inner Junko told me...
Crushing the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope would be the perfect despair.
That's when I took over the killing game I devised. What? I forced those selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game.
And then I took the name Smoogie Shirogane and sneaked in among them.
Snuck in among them?
No, sneaked!
Sneaked. It's sneaked.
That's wrong.
Did Kokichi know about this? Wasn't he a remnant of despair? He was your comrade, right?
Nope.
Huh? A comrade? Junko Enoshima doesn't have comrades.
It's like you don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right?
The remnants of despair are just a bunch of despair fanboys and fangirls. But I am despair itself.
The 53rd.
I am a god of despair. Kokichi was just one of my believers.
A god wouldn't be comrades with one of their believers, right?
No, says the YouTubers.
Then Kokichi
That's
didn't
not
know
true. We
your
like
true
you guys as
identity
friends.
either.
What a hopeless existence he led.
You take that back.
Oh, to the end. He had no idea that the object of his worship was right under his nose. I don't care about your story. Tell us about the people watching. Fuck you. Who's this killing game being shown to? Where are the survivors of humanity?
There's nobody watching. Called it.
No, but this isn't true.
But
Maybe,
let me have this win, Jeff.
I'm sorry.
Let me be right.
Shut up, cheater. We were the last 16 people alive, you know? Who could be watching? Humanity's gone.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to anyone, why care so much about the rules?
It's so hard to do a different bitchy blonde voice than me right now. I'm trying to differentiate it, but man.
You're doing good.
Yeah, keep it up. You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting. For whom?
That was just part of my perfect reproduction. Duh.
Your what?
I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old Junko. The original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. There are no survivors of humanity. Things are just as you were called. That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game.
No, that's wrong.
Why do I feel like I've heard you say that?
Oh dear, I'm so surprised. Oh.
Sarugi's got sass now.
Yeah, she found her sass. Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there. But how do we know our memories are real?
How are any memories real, am I right? Huh? Oh, what do you mean by that? You think our memories are wrong?
There's something that's been bothering me about our memories. Here, look at this book.
I can't read. The Complete History of Hope's Peak Academy. Boring.
This book contains years of research about Hope's Peak Academy. Nothing would indicate this book is a prop. I believe this information here is accurate. But there's a lot written here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's,
Trust a book, but not his own memories?
I hate this. I
Okay.
hate this as a piece of evidence. Oh, here's the book. It's called The Truth.
It's the Bible.
I believe it. But there's a lot written here that differs from our memories.
What is different?
To know that for certain, I'll need everyone's help.
We gotta split this book into 4 separate parts so we can all tackle it.
I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
We just need to talk about what we remember? Okay.
So it started with the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The
Yeah, we still
meteors.
haven't figured out his internal voice, too.
Yeah. That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring wars and terrorism around the world. It would not be a hyperbole to say that the event brought despair to all mankind.
And that was all caused by a single high school girl. Can you believe it? Yeah, it was me. Look at those thighs. Junko Inoshima enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair. Fuck Makoto. In order to cover the world in despair, I put my plans.
Wait a minute. Something doesn't add up here.
Did you play the first game?
Huh? I detect no discrepancy in my memory banks.
Yes, everything we just said is just like we remembered it. But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy. I'll determine exactly why later. For now, I need to identify the discrepancy.
So you gotta play Spot the Difference.
Fucking love this game.
Point out what everyone is mistaken about in the memories of Hope's Peak Academy.
It's like puzzles.
Alright, time to play some Danganronpa trivia.
Trivia.
Yeah.
We play trivia by shooting it with guns. Truth guns.
Oh, well, we've got one.
Back to the first
The
game.
biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That event originated at the Hope's Peak Academy,
True.
inspiring war and terrorism around the world. Already said that.
The cause of all that
Yeah, I'm
despair
gonna see what the truthful actually
was
says.
Junko Inoshima.
The cause of the biggest, most tragic event in the human history was the ultimate despair. The term ultimate despair can be both the group and the events caused by Junko Nishima.
All right.
Plot of the killing game of Hope's Peak's 78th class. To protect themselves, the 78th class seal themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy.
Yep.
Oh, is that it?
That's true.
But they're saying that the most tragic event happened in Hope's Peak Academy, but that's not true. It happened outside of Hope's Peak Academy, right? Let's see what else they have to say.
Yeah.
No. It was just a single high
that's
school
wrong.
girl.
Never mind. Yeah, it's you. Bad. Wrong. Do your homework.
What? I study with my magic.
One high school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima.
But you just told me I was wrong.
At least, that's what I remember. But that's not what this book says. Ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko Enoshima.
What?
It refers to a group and the movement that came after.
Oh, pfft.
To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than Junko Enoshima.
Thank you, game. Yes. This isn't the first time I've heard about this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair?
That's what I recall as well. That label should only apply to her.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing. Coincidence? My brain's fried.
No, it's no coincidence. I know there's a difference in these memories. And that's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to point out.
Does it even matter? I'm bored already. That's why I started killing cats.
Yes.
Just shut up.
Maki vs. Junko is the grudge match I've been
Yeah.
waiting for.
Ooh.
So let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair.
Our boys.
So, the killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
Look at Mondo.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair. But boo-hoo. When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
And the world began to move towards restoration. Then the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on. But the worst case scenario was avoided. Yay, a happy ending.
Not yet. There are more points that conflict with the history. I'll point those out next.
Yes, please.
I was gonna say that same thing.
Maybe, yeah. Yep.
Yes, please.
It's kind of fun playing the mechanics, though.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happened just because Junko had prepared countless ways.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They, the ultimate despair, were held prisoner by and forced into the killing game.
Oh, that's
by
wrong.
her.
They volunteered.
Oh, I have some bad news about that. The events that that set my death in motion are only now reaching their climax. So the remnants of despair and the Future Foundation. Fuck. But for now, we've avoided the worst of it. This is hard to read, guys.
Yeah.
It's different from our memories after all. What's the contradiction?
You got it, Jeff?
Yeah, I got it. Don't
Oh,
worry,
that
guys.
sounds bad.
Don't worry.
Like the killing
that's
game
right.
of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy. The ultimate despair.
This is the 52nd
Gaboom.
Junko? 53rd Junko?
yeah. Supposedly. I mean.
Yeah,
That's
but the
right,
class
lucky
and
you
the
two
Junkos
didn't
don't.
read your assigned reading.
Why not?
It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the 78th class at Hope's Peak Academy.
It was the biggest, most awful, most...
It was the class themselves.
Fuck,
they
I knew
shut
that.
themselves in.
Oh, when you get an answer wrong on the test and you knew the answer.
Shut themselves in. Why would they do that?
Why would they do that?
Oh.
It has to do with the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project. During the tragedy, the 78th class trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy for protection.
Now, this is all... We all know this from the first game.
Correct, yeah.
So our memory of the 78th class being trapped by the ultimate despair.
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
It just means those documents were written all half-assed. There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct.
I wonder how Kokichi got his hands on that.
Are you gonna trust a book?
What you've been saying isn't consistent. First, you just said it was coincidence.
Why are you listening to me?
Huh, is that so?
Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from our memories. It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we were attending.
What about Hope's Peak Academy?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students again. And so we gathered at the brand new Hope's Peak Academy.
Since Hope's Peak Academy was large, we were all in separate classes with separate uniforms. But there's no doubt we were students at the new school because of our separate uniforms. That'll forever bother me.
Just like I thought. There's something wrong there.
Is it the
But
uniforms?
why? Why are our memories so different?
Are we gonna do it a third time?
I'll feel
Rule of
so
threes?
vindicated, dude.
Yeah.
It's not
Yep.
gonna happen for me, though.
Let me double check what the key passages are. Ba-ba-ba. Turn what's fair. Play with the world to protect themselves. Hope's Academy did not admit students by application. Oh,
They'd
the only
be
way is to be
scouted.
scouted. That's it. All right.
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt and still lives on. And with that,
Danganronpa trivia.
Danganronpa Trivia recruitment of talented students resumed.
When we found out, we came to the New Hope's Peak Academy.
The new Hope's Peak Academy was a big school, a huge one, which is why we were all in different classes.
But we're all in the same!
That's right, we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Why? Why are our memories different? What's going on here?
Guessing it's this then? With that.
That day of recruitment of recruitment? But that's you missed.
Oh!
I didn't need to tell you that. You knew.
Oh!
What? That was weird.
That's wrong.
Is that wrong?
That's the equivalent of Shuichi stuttering when he's trying to conjure
That's wrong. We remember Hope's Peak Academy taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted.
Scouted, I've never heard that.
I wasn't scouted. I applied to Hope's Peak Academy on my own. With my magic.
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak Academy. At least that's what I remember.
Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
But what if this book's just wrong? Researchers make mistakes too.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all of this just from the book. There is other evidence as well.
Like what?
Other what?
The killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island.
I mean, maybe.
No,
But
it's
remember
not.
what
It's
we
not
talked
because
That's
he
the
won
thing.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game.
I bet there's been 52 killing games.
That's what
maybe.
I'm
Or however many
thinking.
Junkos there have been.
Yeah.
But Rantaro's name wasn't listed among the past participants of the game. He was not present at the 2 killing games that Junko orchestrated.
Then which killing game did Rantaro participate in?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's clearly inconsistent, isn't it?
What if that's the big hunt?
The Ultimate Hunt.
The ultimate hunt was like different than... Because that would be a killing game.
That's true. Ultimate Hunt is a part of our fake memories.
Yeah.
So either it doesn't exist or it's being
Repurposed.
repurposed.
Yeah. And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too.
Now, when wasn't it?
Haha, good one.
Oh, an inconsistency? Do tell.
We remember Kokichi as a remnant of despair. But I don't think that's true. I think he was a good, pure boy who loved fun.
Oh,
He wasn't a remnant of despair?
That's impossible. He was definitely a remnant of despair.
oh, come on, guys. He wasn't that bad.
The remnants of despair were the ones who tried to stop the Gopher Project. And Kokichi was their leader. If he was the one leading the remnants of despair...
Guys, Gopher Project. What if it's like Gopher Day, Groundhog Day, and we're just reliving the same thing over and over and over and
That
over?
would be wild.
Oh,
Then he must have been been second only to the ultimate despair herself. That would be true despair. Groundhog's Day of this.
I think that might be what's going on. Yeah, he loved me more than anyone, like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes. My bush. What?
Hey, fan, what are you doing down there?
Wait, get up here.
That got me.
Where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair?
The proof that Kokichi isn't a remnant of despair.
His monopad?
What would his mono?
Bug vac.
His monopad said he was like, oh, fun-loving goofy goof. His motive
We just had
video.
a bunch of buds?
Oh, I didn't mean to
That
pick
was
that.
the wrong thing.
Nope, wrong thing.
I keep doing that. Like, Jeff, that was wrong.
Yeah.
Jeff, you missed. Jeff, dumb.
God, and Maki spells it out next. Fuck. Aren't I an idiot?
Yeah, your finger
Anyway.
slipped, that's all.
Kokichi motive video.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Got it. The motive video we found in Kokichi's dorm room.
Oh, that sound bothers you?
No.
That mouth sound I just
Kokichi
made
Oba,
bothers
the ultimate supreme leader.
Oh my god.
He caused mayhem the world he caused mayhem the world over as the leader of the secret organization DICE. By mayhem, I mean petty nonviolent crimes and harmless pranks. He's Ashton Kutcher. Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him.
You just got punked.
Yes, hilarious. These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his life.
Which ones were family and which ones were friends, though? Get wrecked. Pigtails
you
in the
dodge
back.
the question if you asked.
An organization centered around petty crimes, one that forbids murder. And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people. That's far too many to be the same that tried to sabotage the Gopher Project.
Too few. You said too many.
Oh, oops.
It's okay.
Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of, he is not a remnant of despair.
Vindicated.
His
I
motive
am
video clearly
selfish.
contradicts our memories. The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false.
You mean he wasn't a remnant of despair? That's not possible.
Yeah, you shot him for nothing, you idiot.
Come to think of it, we never actually heard it directly from him. And we believed everything he said.
But it's still not possible.
Kokichi didn't tell us because he wasn't exposed to that flashback light. And neither was Kaito.
Though you don't say.
Oh, my boy.
Junko? Good memory. Junko? Hope, despair, what? Yeah.
Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair or Junko Enoshima.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Maybe it's better that they weren't.
Yeah, because they would just believe what the flashlight told
Right.
them.
Yeah, I think the people who were affected by that flashback light were wrong.
What do you mean? That's not possible.
All of these weird
I'm always
inconsistencies are from memories we got from the flashback lights.
Except that I'm not.
So the flashback lights are the cause.
You found the classroom. No, you found the classroom that makes all the flashback lights, right, Shirichi?
Yes, and I noticed something strange about it. I actually did a little experimenting with the device hidden in the room.
It took him a long time to get to this.
It allowed you to select the memory that a flashback light would recover. However, some of the memories were inconsistent with each other. One might say there are survivors, but another might say there are no survivors. Bizarre, right?
How bizarre.
How bizarre, how bizarre. The flashback lights allegedly help us recover our memories. We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot, and there should only be one truth. But then, having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
Then what are you saying? I don't get it.
Huh?
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories. Is that what you're saying?
And then what's it for?
What was it for, huh? Go on, tell them. What are the flashback lights for?
What are the flashback lights used for? Why can you select different memories? And what does it mean if those memories contradict each other? If I put all the pieces together, it all makes sense. we'll be able to see the real truth.
Alrighty then.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice. Good call,
Have
Beth.
fun, Jeffrey.
Oh boy.
In the meantime,
What could
Mike
this
and I are
possibly
gonna
be?
queue up some Math Corner. Shibba-da-boop-boop.
Creates?
Da, 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 da. I found it. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Ooh, people caught that I was pinning messages and they're adding more right now.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Okay. Let me look at my pinned messages. Let me read some good questions. Oh, Jeff, I actually have a question, not a Meth Corner question, but a Jeff Corner question. Because I read this earlier and he was like, fuck, I have an answer for that.
Hi.
Pony, the ultimate. Your name's too long and it got cut off. You're the ultimate something. Oh, fuck, I closed the Discord.
What do you think this is, Michael?
I don't-
Imprint?
What? The flashlight?
Oh, implant.
Implant. Okay, nice.
Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I had a beer. Anyway, hey, Jeff.
What?
If you could warp reality just to make a joke, what kind of reality-breaking joke would you do?
Oh yeah. So some friends, so a friend and I had a discussion kind of loosely around this, and what we decided was if we had the power to like stop time and resume time, the funniest thing to do that would like probably not hurt anybody but would cause like the most hilarious chaos is to go through the world and replace everyday objects with eggs, and then resume time at the same moment. So like a bunch of people, like somebody's going to hit a tennis ball and you replace it with an egg,
Oh,
and then
that's
someone
fun.
someone's about to bite into a sandwich and you replace it with an egg, or like somebody's about to like is carrying a bunch of books and you just replace them with eggs, and then when time resumes, just all the eggs splatter and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's cute.
It's cute until someone gets salmonella, Jeff.
Did I
Not
eat
in your
the
mouth.
eggs?
Oh, you just said
yeah.
someone was. Just
I guess okay. We'll take that out.
Oh my
Take that out.
gosh.
Oh, edit that one out, future Mike.
Yeah.
He won't.
Yeah, I think that would be a really fun prank to
I like
play.
this like time stop and start mechanic. I think
Yeah.
what I would do is just take pictures of my family, or maybe of Garrus. That's what I do. I take like headshots of Garrus, and I would go into other people's houses, and I would just like tape pictures of Garrus's head over top of the men in all of the family
Oh my
photos. Like on a ton of houses. Just do that on a ton of houses.
People would be like, "Is this a prank?"
Yeah, but it would be like a widespread, worldwide epidemic, and it would never be solved.
See, that's the funny thing. That's the other funny thing about the eggs too, is that I would love to imagine people trying to figure out what happened. It's like they're chicken eggs, so it's not like an alien thing. They're just eggs. Like they're just. But why eggs?
Right?
And like they leave such a trail that it's like, okay, it's clear there's like evidence. Like we all can confirm, indeed, eggs happened here.
Yeah, eggs happened.
Eggs
That's
happen.
funny. I think I'd go and go back and go into people's houses and rename all the Berenstein Bear books to say Berenstain.
You'd make the Mandela effect real.
Just make it real. And then I'd also go back in time and shoot the movie Shazam. And then there'd be one copy of it floating around in the world for somebody to
You
find.
just confirm
Jesus.
all Mandela effect things.
Exactly.
Wow.
Ooh, what a troll.
I'm such a troll.
I love it.
Yes, that's it. The flashback light isn't supposed to help us remember anything. It's a tool for implanting false memories.
You mean it
Implant
was
life.
abused? Beth.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to put a check mark next to the name. All right. Implanting memories. Wow.
Yeah, we just needed
You
to
really
repeat
needed
it.
me to say that, huh?
Yes, the memories you could select for the flashback lights weren't real memories. They were memories to be implanted inside us. That's why the contents of those memories contradict each other.
Whoa, where's the butt?
Once we're exposed to a flashback light, those memories become truth to us.
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were
Not real. They were all false memories.
what?
How dare they?
They were all lies.
You
How
don't
dare
say.
they?
Damn. I guess I'll have to take down those lies one by one.
When we come back.